This is where we store our Pride Procession toilet papers.
We made it safe and sound to the car.
Hello and good morning, everyone!
Hey guys! So it's been a week since we started this quarantine period. Actually, it's been a couple of weeks already since the government, all the security measures from the government.
But it felt so long already.
So I've been working from home for about a week now, and I think Max has, how long have you been here?
4 days.
For about 4 days. Things are getting a lot more interesting on how we keep ourselves entertained. So I think this video is gonna be all about our perspective. We're gonna show you guys what we did on that first week of quarantine, on how we kept ourselves entertained,
We are also going to share with you guys our food stash.
on how long it would still last us.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember, we did a sort of like a panic buying before we entered the 1 week quarantine period.
I can't believe that we spent $400 on groceries on that day.
Yeah, did we spend $400?
I think so, we did.
We're gonna show you guys that later. And also, we are planning for the first time in a week to intentionally go out, step outside, step outdoors, because we needed to stop by a grocery to get some medicine for Max. And maybe we could spot a rare hand sanitizer along the way.
I hope it's back on stock.
And we say intentional because we actually went out this morning. It was quite interesting.
Good morning. So around 4 a.m., we heard the fire alarm buzzing and we thought it's not a big deal.
We thought it wasn't a big deal, so we just turned it off, but the alarm was still ongoing with the building.
Nat still wanted to continue his sleep. When I peeped in the window, everyone from the building is outside. So waked him up.
Fire trucks started to come, and there was a couple of them, firemen. Overall, bottom line, apparently there was this crazy lady that tried to get a key from our concierge. This is all information coming from our concierge. So she tried getting some keys or some fobs from our concierge just to get into the building. Obviously, the concierge is not going to give her the keys. So what she did is try to get into the building by going after a resident going in. Good security feature of our building is you can't get into the elevator without a security fob. That's why she couldn't go anywhere but the lobby. And I think that's where she decided to pull the alarm, the fire alarm, to wake everyone in the building at 4 a.m. And after that, she fled away. I'm just happy nothing too bad happened, right?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. you can see people with their pajamas in the street.
It took us a while to get up into the elevator again because there was a lineup and people were practicing their social distancing. Depending on the party, if you're two or there's only one of you going up to the elevator, people tend to wait. Once a couple gets into the elevator, they close the elevator and no one gets in if you're not on the same party. It took us a while, but I think it's the safe measure.
That's a good practice. And one thing we also realized is we don't have an emergency bag for situations like this.
Yeah.
I saw some people are prepared. They have like their getaway bag. Some of them carried their pets with them. We were still sleepy and we just thought of grabbing the keys and go out.
Let's jump right ahead. Let's go and take a look at our food stash. Our condo isn't that big. You could almost see just from standing in the middle where else we could be going in this 1 week quarantine. Max is gonna show you our food stash.
First, we're going to our fridge and then we're going to show you our freezer, our pantry, and our cupboard of snacks.
Okay, let's do it.
Here's our fridge. So right now, we are almost 1/3 of our milk and we have a bunch of vegetables. So we still have a bag of broccoli, bell peppers, tomatoes,
Let's go, a full stack of tomatoes. We haven't even touched it.
mushrooms, and oranges.
For vitamin C.
Up here, we have my favorite whipped cream, water, minced garlic. We also bought 2 dozens of eggs. Normally, we only buy 1 dozen. There's more here.
There's up for here.
A tray of corn, which we only have 1 left. Some bunch of leftovers.
You got some cream cheese, breads, ketchup over there, some butter.
And that's it for the fridge. Now, moving on to the freezer. We have a pretty small freezer. So what we did is we portioned the meat that we have, which we bought in bulks, to make it fit inside our freezer. First, we have this mini Angus beef burgers.
Especially for Max.
Yes! I'm scared to get hungry, so I bought a bunch of burgers. We have fish, bacon, and hot dogs.
Almost forgot about that.
We have 2 packs which we haven't opened yet.
Okay.
Next, we bought ice cream. We have 2 of these. Now we only have 1 left for just a week.
I think that's only 1/3 of that left too.
There's only a few. Okay, we need to go out and buy more. We have a bag of chicken wings, which we bought in Costco. Frozen meals like this is very good. You just throw it in the air fryer and you already have a ready meal. And lastly, our meat.
We went a little crazy with the meat section in Costco. There used to be 3 whole chickens at the bottom. Now there's only 2. There's 2 packs of pork loin. There's some beef leftovers. Pretty much it for our meat. How long do you think that's gonna last us?
A month.
Maybe 2 weeks more.
And that's it for our freezer. Moving on with our pantry. This is where we store our canned goods. At the bottom of the rack, we have mushroom soup. We have chicken noodle soup. We have canned mushrooms. Aside from the mushroom that we have in the fridge. Tomato sauce, tuna, tomato paste, and a lot of seasonings. At the bottom, we have champurrado. Very essential and important. We have 2 boxes of those.
Max's favorite.
One of my favorites. So we have a box full of Earl Grey teas. We have hot chocolate, Hershey's, hot chocolate with marshmallows, Oreo hot chocolate. We love our hot chocolate, as you can see. We have flour, salt, cornstarch. Moving inside, we have a bag of pancake and a whole bunch of seasonings for cooking. Moving on to our second level, we have a bunch of soft drinks, which we need to restock again because we've been drinking a lot. We have pasta sauce. We still have 4 cans left.
And especially that pasta is a fast and convenient meal if you guys are looking for something for like dinner or maybe lunch that you could easily just whip up.
And lastly, we have a stash of rice. On this layer, we have more canned goods. So we have corned beef, luncheon meat, with the pork and beans, a bunch of tuna. We also have our handy-dandy air fryer and our Ninja blender. On this layer, we only have our containers and a bag of potatoes and onions at the bottom. And for our last layer, I actually need a stepping ladder. This is where we store our pride possession, toilet papers. Before you jump into any conclusion, we didn't hoard any toilet paper during the pandemic. We actually bought this one last year, even before COVID-19. If you guys didn't know, I'm a bit of a couponer. Whenever there's a good deal and there's a coupon for it, I always buy the essentials. So like this one, toilet paper, you can get it for like 99 cents per pack.
Pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic season. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of toilet paper and 2 bags of paper towel. So I think that's enough. Do you think it's enough?
I think that'll last us for till after the pandemic.
Pretty good stuff. And that's it for this pantry. On this other side, we have another storage of cleaning supplies. Again, these are bought pre-pandemic times. So we got 2 bags of our Swiffer. This is for our mopping cloths. We have a bag of laundry detergent for 96 loads. And we have a few of these Lysol wipes. So we have 4 wipes. So the stuff below here are for our dishwasher, our cleaning supplies, cleaners, and soaps. This will last us for a few months. And that's it for this pantry. Time to go down the ladder.
And now moving on to the fun stuff. We got our snacks cabinets right here. We got 2 cabinets for our snacks. We bought this big pack of Boom Chicka Pop. These are popcorns, kettle corns, which are pretty good. We've only managed to eat 1/3 of it, so we got 2/3 still. So whenever we wanted to do pasta, we have our sauces over here, and the pasta, the actual noodles are right here. Over to this side, we got some chips over here. These are the Tostitos chips. These are just a stash of granola bars, which we got from Costco. Those are the Quaker ones. And I also have this nut and seed brittle, which is more of like a healthy snack. And you got some more cookies and chocolates over here. Our cereals, huge box of granola that you can mix with your cereals. And I think that's it for our food stash. So, what were our first days like during that first week of quarantine?
Fortunate enough, we have the ability to work from home. So every day we wake up around 8 a.m. to start our day. It's a little bit unusual because we are working in our pajamas.
It's hard because we don't have that setup of working from home here. Like, we don't have a desk, we don't have monitors in place. We're not ready to work from home. We don't have that setup. We have our laptops and our couch.
And a bunch of coffee tables or dining tables.
What we do is, whenever we have a meeting, is we use our bedroom as a meeting room. One of us just stays in the living room. The person with the meeting steps into the bedroom. So in hard times like this, you have to do what you have to do to keep yourself entertained. Days that the gyms are closed, the amenities are closed, you guys could do like home workouts or even like as simple as stretching. It's funny enough that for the first time this season, I've actually stepped out into my balcony and cleaned off the plants and stuff. So, current intentions, current plan right now, as Max is getting ready right there, is to go to Walmart to pick up some prescriptions. And yeah, and maybe pick up some hand sanitizers, if ever there is. I feel like I'm committing a crime, just setting my foot outdoors.
I know, is it safe to go out right now?
I feel like it's gonna be okay, just as long as we maintain our social distance from the other people. We're not gonna be like staying for a while. Also, this is the first time in a week that I am wearing real pants.
Are you ready?
Feel bad for being outside right now, but I think we're okay because we're just gonna be a while.
We turn our backs.
We'll try to get to the car as fast as we can. Also, we're not wearing masks, but I think there's a misconception on wearing flu masks. I think the rule of thumb is only wear a flu mask if you're actually sick, instead of like wearing a flu mask to protect yourself from people that's sick. One, I guess it gives a lot of panic that you might be sick. And two, you're not really protecting yourself. You can still get it if a droplet goes into your eye.
So what I heard is you only use a mask to prevent the droplets coming outside. It doesn't prevent the droplets to come inside.
Also, hey, this is the first time that I'm not wearing a jacket. No sweater at all. Spring is here.
How come I'm wearing a jacket?
Aren't you hot?
I thought it's cold. It's 11 degrees right now.
We made it safe and sound to the car with no interactions with other people. Just to make sure, for precautions,
hand sanitizer.
Always keep one in your car. So we're currently here at Walmart and we got Max's medicine. It's still pretty obvious there's still a shortage with
alcohols, hand sanitizers, and even masks.
And I'm pretty sure there's no toilet papers. Kudos to everyone working at Walmart. They're trying their best to keep everything stocked.
Seeing them in the bagging area.
Yeah.
We're just walking back to the condo now. Just want to share with you guys what my experience with Walmart. While I was picking up the medication from Max, a guy was trying to approach me with his flu mask on. Like exactly what we were telling you guys earlier about the flu mask misconception, right? Since he's wearing a flu mask, I think he's sick and he's trying to approach me. I don't have a flu mask, so I
He also sneezed and everyone was like, move back.
And I tried to keep my distance. He was asking something. He was asking me in Chinese too. Even if I wanted to, I can't help him.
I also noticed that while he was approaching you, he stepped closer to you. He was going to pull down his flu mask so he can talk clearly to you.
It's okay on ordinary times, but we're on a unique stage of like trying to get this virus out. I think people should be educated enough to know what they're doing. Social distancing. And also kudos again to Walmart because I saw that they have like lines on their counters on people where should be waiting. So they're actually trying to enforce social distancing on that way, having 2 meters apart. each person.
So that the people in the grocery, while lining up, are not that close to one another.
I think we got our stuff from Walmart. We discussed our food stash.
We discussed how we entertained ourselves this week.
And hopefully this quarantine or this craziness, this overall craziness about the coronavirus just goes away. But let us know what you guys think about this. We definitely are just trying to share our perspective in this unique time.
How about you guys? How do you keep yourself entertained this past few days?
Definitely let us know through the comments down below.
I'm sure you already know about this, but stay safe, always wash your hands, stay healthy. There's a lot of fake news out there. Only believe the ones that are already proven.
And I think that's gonna be it for this vlog. Definitely come back next vlog because it's gonna be Max's birthday.
It's my birthday!
So it'll be interesting because how are we gonna celebrate?
If you guys are new here, we'd love to keep you around. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And if you have any suggestions for the upcoming vlogs, let us know in the comment section down below.
Until then, see you on our next vlog.
And thanks for watching. Bye!